What's going on, guys? Today we're going to be taking a look at the ASG CZ P-09. This review has been a long time coming, as the CZ P-09 has been my sidearm of choice in MILSIM style games for the past 2 years. Right out of the box we have the manual. This includes all instructions on how to operate the handgun, including how to dial in the hop-up adjustments. Setting the manual aside, we now have a look at the remaining contents in the box. ASG packages a box of .20 gram BBs along with the gun. For most seasoned players, these BBs probably will not get used, but it's an absolutely great addition for those people looking to load it up and do some backyard plinking right out of the box. Moving on to the gun itself, it comes wrapped in plastic for a little extra protection during shipping. Removing the plastic, and man, this gun feels really solid. I purchased my CZ P-09 in a two-tone flat dark earth to match perfectly with my usual tan/FDE uniform. Holding this gun feels extremely solid, and you can tell right away that this is one of the larger handguns on the market. The CZ P-09 comes in both green gas and CO2 powered magazines, and both are completely interchangeable across the same CZ P-09. For both the green gas and CO2 magazines, they hold approximately 25 BBs each. The joule indicator that comes shipped on the gun states that the gun is shooting at 1.3 joules with a .20 gram BB, and I will be sure to put that to the test during the chronograph portion of this review. The items remaining in the box are simply the Allen key needed for removing and inserting CO2 powerlets into the mag, as well as an outer barrel thread protector for when you are not using a barrel extension of some sort on the pistol. In my opinion, I really like the aesthetic of the thread protector, however the glowing orange throws the whole look off. I simply painted my thread protector black on my previous model, and the final look was nice and clean, hiding those orange threads when you don't need them. Moving on to the features of the pistol, the first thing to note is that the gun has fully licensed trademarks of CZ, really adding to the authenticity of the replica. As stated before, the outer barrel comes threaded right out of the box with 14mm counterclockwise threads. This is a huge plus for me, as a lot of other handguns require aftermarket outer barrels in order to use any outer barrel accessories. But with the CZ P-09, you are ready to add a suppressor, tracer unit, or really whatever you'd like right out of the box. Directly underneath the threaded barrel is a lower Picatinny rail, allowing for a multitude of accessories in the underbarrel department. The CZ P-09 has a fully functional safety located right behind the slide catch on the left-hand side of the pistol. However, the safety mechanism is ambidextrous, allowing for easy manipulation by both left and right-handed shooters. To activate the safety, the gun actually needs to be cocked, allowing for the safety to be slid upwards, covering the red safety indicator. The gun is now on safe and will not fire until the safety is moved back down in the starting position. Simply slide the safety switch down when you are ready to engage. The trigger on this gun is definitely one of my most favorite aspects. Nice and large, yet minimalistic. I have had a few issues with other smaller handguns when using thicker gloves during play, but the amount of space inside the CZ P-09 trigger guard is plentiful, allowing for the trigger finger to slip in and out with ease. The magazine release is not ambidextrous, but it's prominent on the left-hand side, making it extremely easy to access for right-handed shooters. The iron sights are extremely clean with a 3-dot setup. The hand grip has been textured around all 4 sides, with the left and right hand side having very deep stippling designs that are both aesthetically pleasing and fully functional. The large and textured grip feels really firm and helps with maintaining grip on this large pistol. So with all the features of the CZ P-09 covered, let's head over to the chronograph and see just where this pistol is performing right out of the box. Just a reminder that this review is focusing on the CO2 powered version of the ASG CZ P-09. Using .20 gram BBs, these were the chronograph results that I got with a brand new CO2 powerlet. So based off of my 5-round test, The average FPS with the .20 gram BB was 370 feet per second, making the average joule reading 1.27 joules. This perfectly correlates with the FPS speeds provided by ASG. The gun sits just underneath the 1.3 joule listing, and during my chronograph test, I did not see any FPS speeds beyond that number. On top of this, the consistency between my 5 shots was a lot greater than I expected, really reassuring me that this is a great choice for a reliable sidearm. Really quickly before I wrap up the review, I wanted to walk through the basic disassembly steps and show exactly how to adjust the hop-up on the CZ P-09. To access the hop-up on the CZ P-09, first you need to remove the slide. Do this by pushing the slide catch out the left-hand side. The slide catch will move slightly, but to completely remove it, you need to line up the notches in the rear of the handgun. There's a notch on the slide, as well as a notch on the lower that need to be lined up. Do this by slightly pulling the slide back until the notches are lined up. With the notches lined up, you can pull the slide catch out freely, and from here I like to rack the gun back, allowing the slide to come completely forward. And that is it for disassembly. The hop-up adjustment screw is located directly on the underside of the slide here. To add hop-up, simply use a flathead screwdriver to turn the screw from left to right, or clockwise. And to remove hop, simply turn counterclockwise or from right to left. And reassembly is just as simple as disassembly. Throw the slide back on the lower by lining up the guide rails, and once in place, line up the notches on the slide and the receiver and push the slide catch back into place. And that is it. I really enjoy using the CZ P-09. Like I said before, I primarily use this handgun as a sidearm during MILSIM style events, but I have also played Speed QB style indoor games with this handgun as my one and only primary, and it did not let me down. The only downsides that I can see for this handgun are the hard to find replacement and upgrade parts, but having already used this pistol extensively, I am confident in getting around 2 years of intense play out of the CZ P-09 before needing any maintenance. The ASG CZ P-09 comes in a variety of color options across the 2 types of magazines. Whether you need a reliable sidearm or you want to expand your quality airsoft gun collection, the CZ P-09 has both the performance and style to suit your needs. As always, you can find a link to the products that I used in the description below, and feel free to like, comment, and subscribe for more. Thanks for checking out the video, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.